Hi there, I'm Rowan von Spreckelsen, and I'm going to briefly introduce Aurora's Grid Curtailment Tool for Japan. This subscription grid tool enables users to rapidly quantify grid curtailment risk at individual substations all across Japan. It uses Aurora's bankable market scenarios, along with our in-house network flow model, to identify congestion in an individual transmission line in any given 30-minute period. This is then used to quantify how much grid curtailment is forecast for a specific asset, taking into account the exact location, size, and generation profile of the asset. So why is this service needed? Regulatory changes in Japan, which came into effect between 2021 and 2023, mean that new build generation is now classified as non-firm. This essentially exposes them to grid curtailment risk for the first time, as well as the existing economic curtailment, thus requiring additional due diligence during the project development and siting phases. Aurora uses bespoke grid curtailment studies through our advisory team to assess these individual assets during a financing process. But what about when you need to evaluate many different prospective sites and asset size combinations all at once, all while still incorporating the granular level of detail of individual transmission lines, technical parameters, individual 30-minute generational load profiles? This is where the Aurora Grid tool comes in. It captures all of those inputs and forecasts the upper bound on grid curtailment for over 1,000 potential connection points across 3 snapshot years, 2025, 2035, and 2045. This is all summarized into a 100+ page report, along with a dynamic Excel tool, which allows the user to determine the grid curtailment risk at an individual substation level. To drill down a bit further here, the Excel tool allows the user to choose firstly the subregion, then the voltage, and ultimately the individual substation that you're interested in. Then inputting a specific megawatt size at that connection point then generates the upper bound for the grid curtailment for an individual asset at that location. Ultimately, this enables rapid early stage site screening or analysis of large prospective asset pipelines within a matter of seconds. It also allows identifying high-risk locations within a region that should be avoided due to high congestion. In terms of next steps, this report and tool is available now, so if it is of interest, please do reach out. We'd be very happy to have a conversation or provide a bilateral demo.